Hi guys, good evening, and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in tonight's video I will be discussing what I thought of the mid-season premiere and the return of our favorite spin-off show, Fear the Walking Dead. It just dropped a few minutes ago, I just got done watching it, and there's a lot to talk about. So before I begin, of course, as usual with most of my review videos, especially episode reviews like this one, please be warned that there will be big spoilers discussed and gone into great detail regarding tonight's episode. So if you're not caught up on Fear the Walking Dead by this episode or the mid-season finale from a few weeks ago, don't keep watching or listening as spoilers will be discussed. You have been warned. That being said, let's jump right into it. Moving forward, I really liked it. Not my favorite mid-season premiere, but I thought it was done really well. It was shot and filmed very creatively, much like a mockumentary/documentary style, where it's like, okay, so they edit all this footage. Obviously, the footage comes together edited because it's for our benefit, for the viewers. It's like, I don't know how much luck they're going to have piecing this all together for other people to show. But sure enough, as it's revealed at the end of the episode, there was a guy, a fellow survivor, watching it all along, which I thought was really cool. I was like, oh, so they did put this together and made like a small tape or cassette of it so people could watch it wherever there was power available. All right, that's pretty cool. So it's like, it's their way of proving to people, by the way, this is legit, this is real. We're not just doing this to bullshit you. We're genuinely trying to help people, and we're trying to help you. And I love the fact that they're encouraging people to not only help each other, but to help themselves as well, to keep like a positive spirit going. And I really liked that. I'm not sure if it got through to this guy or not, this guy whose poor motorcycle got shot up all to hell. You know, I wasn't really expecting him to become a new player in the game or in the show. You know, because for a second there, I thought Logan and his gang were going to just angrily murder this guy just to show us, to demonstrate to us how ruthless they are or how they're becoming. But they didn't kill him yet. I mean, they easily could have, but it seems like they've set him up to be like almost like to be. I got the impression they wanted this guy to be like a mole for them. Like Logan wants this guy to join Morgan's group and then report to Logan and his gang like what Morgan and his allies are up to. But maybe not. Maybe he just wanted to send a living, breathing message to Morgan and his gang saying you're making more enemies than you are friends out here, which is not the best attitude or sentiment to throw around during the apocalypse. But I loved how things have progressed and they saw through Logan's bullshit and they abandoned him. Sarah was a delight throughout this episode. I really cracked up when they had that classic car truck song Convoy going on, which was hilarious. It really struck a chord with me because that's one of my dad's favorite songs as well. And when I heard that playing, I just started cracking up. And of course, it's Sarah of all people, who's like the only one into it, and everybody else is sick of it. Like nobody else likes her trucker music but her, and that was hilarious. I really liked that. I also loved how they've brought and found more people. They're slowly bringing them together, and they're still carrying out the goodwill mission and the good fight, so to speak. You know, and again, I just loved how it was such an interestingly done episode where it was shot like a documentary or a mockumentary, you know, and it was just such an interesting way to tell a story, especially on a show like this where it's normally not first-person perspective where someone's looking into a camera like The Office or anything like that. But hey, you know what? I think it worked. I thought it was pretty cool the way they shot it and filmed it, and they gave us an interesting enough story to show that, there's been a brief time jump and they've rounded up some new people, but they're still all together. They're all still alive for the most part. But unfortunately, Logan and his old gang are still out there. And it's got me wondering if Logan and his gang have an agenda of their own, because they seem dead set, determined to find these oil fields, and seems convinced Morgan and his gang know the location of said fields. And whether or not they want to find these oil fields for themselves or from other purpose or reason, we don't know yet. But it'll be interesting to see when these two gangs collide with one another, which I'm sure they will, what kind of showdown is going to go down. Like, how is it going to fare between like the goodwill people versus like the more self-centered people. It'll be an interesting clash indeed if it happens, and I'm pretty sure it will. Overall, good mid-season premiere, pretty enjoyable. Nice to see all of our characters still alive and kicking and bonding with one another and still carrying out their goodwill mission. And again, Sarah was just an absolute delight. Mo Collins did a great job in this episode, so I really hope we get to see more scenes like this with Sarah and of course her brother as well. Sounds like Wendell's still around, but he's keeping an eye on the kids at their HQ. Well, guys, what did you think of the mid-season premiere? Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Were you expecting more, expecting less? I want to hear your thoughts and opinions and feedback down below in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching. Fear the Walking Dead is back with new episodes airing every Sunday night on AMC. We have about 7 more episodes to go until the season finale, I believe. Yep, that's right, which will be in late September, I believe. Also, make sure you check back tomorrow night as well, when I will be doing my review and reaction to the season 2 premiere of the hit horror show The Terror, Infamy. Drops on AMC tomorrow night. You're not going to want to miss it. It looks awesome. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thanks for watching, and of course, until next time, may the force be with you.